peeps, I've just dropped Finn off at nursery, just having my breakfast, even though it's a bit of a later breakfast, but I'll wait till I get back so I'm not rushing. Look at my nails, oh my god, I've been picking them off, I need to do them, but I think I'm just going to whap them over with normal polish and do them next week because I think I might be going out, maybe. Friend's birthday that I've not seen for ages that we all used to work together, so I might go and do that. If I do, then I'm going to extend them. I can't be doing my short nails. But just want a little hair tuck. You know, I keep going, look at the greys, look. I know it's only like bits coming in and some under there, and I was thinking, I do love the redness in my hair, which I dyed a few months ago, but obviously you can tell I've left it because my roots are there and then my greys are coming in. And I just think it's a big thing, you know. I've heard people saying, oh, they've tried to transition to grey, so let me switch the telly down, and I know it's hard because I know if I grow this down, I'm going to have red at the bottom, this red will stay, even though it's faded a lot. And I'm just trying to grow it out for a few months to see how much is in it and if it would sort of suit me, but I do love the red. No, it's faded a lot, and I have got henna on standby for a few months in case I think no, the grey, because I'm only 40, but I'll see people, I'm like, oh god, the grey hair's really gorgeous, you know, with the makeup on and everything, and I have to go on Pinterest to keep myself motivated to not dye my hair, because I am like, oh, I could dye it red, but I'm trying not to. Let me see, so I go on Pinterest, and I've got like grey silver hair. Because the thing is, it can look quite messy when you're trying to grow it out anyway, but if you want that look, you've got to persevere with it. And I came across this Going Grey story. Let me see. There's her. And she... just find it. Yeah, she had brown hair, but you can see the grey coming through there, so I mean, she was quite grey, but you know, you'll know if you're going grey, you know, you have to keep dyeing it and you'll get that skunk line. So she decided to start growing it out, and she's not that old, you don't have to be older to be getting grey hairs. Philip Schofield, I think, was 19 when he started getting grey hairs and used to colour it, and I think he looks great with grey hair now. She's growing it out there, and obviously it looks messy because it looks like you're just sort of being lazy and you're not colouring it, but she has got a lot of grey, mine's not like that. Then she had it cut short in this really cute style. Then it was growing, and then the real grey's coming in there. It depends what hairstyle you have, because that looks a little bit fuddy-duddy there. But she's growing it out. It looks cute with the headband in, the grey on top. And then it's growing. I'm not sure, some pictures. Getting longer. It is a bit darker underneath. I quite like it. I'd like to think I could try and do it and see, because you can dye over your hair. I think it's gorgeous. But that's the thing, you can colour over it if you decide you don't want to do it. And people might think it makes you look older, but I don't actually think she does. I don't know what it said she was. And I do think, like, you've got to put a bit of makeup on. If it makes you look washed out, put a bit of makeup on. Let me see if she's got... But I just tend to look at pictures of ladies with going through the... Let me see if I can find some others. Going through the transition. See, I love this one where it's grey, silver at the top, and then a dark colour still at the bottom. But what I've decided to do, some people won't agree with me, like, no, I don't like it. I might start growing it out, and it might start turning more, and I might be thinking, I don't think it suits me. But I know you can't see much, I can see it. But what I've decided to do is, maybe next month I've got a bit of extra money. It's not a day one, it's a cheap one. I'm going to order, I did order one once, but it was more on the blonde side, a silvery grey wig. And I think I've seen one, I don't know if it's long, but just to see what the colouring looks like on it, and how I'd change my makeup to see what it looks like, and it's only about £13, and I thought obviously I could maybe use it for fancy dress or whatever, I don't know, and just see. And also I've ordered, because I can get my hair in a tiny little bun, but it's only like a tiny little one, and I quite like it like this, and in winter I just like it's a bit frizzy because I've just been out and I washed it last night, just to keep it up while it's growing out. I've ordered like a scrunchie, you know, the ones that look like hair but it's a thick one, it's not a thin one, to put on top just to make this look a bit fuller because it's not full enough, you know. I want it to be out here a bit more. I think it was only £5 and I thought I'm going to see, and I've ordered it in copper, so even though I'm growing it out, this back bit's copper anyway, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll mix in and I'll show you when I get it. But if anyone's watching this, if you're transitioning or thinking of transitioning, let me know. And did you try and do it but you didn't like it? Because maybe some people just like colouring the hair, as in a bright colour. And I think what the hardest thing was I'm a dark haired girl anyway, same with my grazing. This is quite light for me, and I have been blonde. But if you're someone who has dark hair and you might dye it, but you've got darker hues, like a dark hue of red, or you know, you don't really lighten it. I guess some people try and go for the silver grey, letting it come through, and it's too much of a shock because you were always dark. And I think that's what it is sometimes. It's like going platinum or something when you've always used to having your hair dark. That's what you naturally are. And sometimes you have to change your makeup and stuff to go with your hair. And sometimes the colour of your clothing, you might not think that, but you do. It all adds up to what it can look like. And also, I've been seeing as well, if you are growing your hair out silver and grey, if you're growing it out, you might go for that stage where it looks a bit fuddy-duddy, this, that and the other, but go for a modern style. Make sure, you don't have to have it all cut off short, you can grow it long, but go for a modern style because it'll make it look modern. And like all the young girls are dyeing the hair grey these days anyway, because it's a big thing. Oh, I've got some new mugs. My mum got me a set of mugs, you know, in a metal stand. They're massive, they're really nice. I've got hundreds of mugs now. She got me 2 sets, but they were from B&M's, I think. They're really nice. They sit in a stacking set and you get different patterns on them. They're really nice, big, massive cup of coffee. But yeah, so I think I was trying to show you my transition, if I can do it. I mean, that's quite good for me, having roots, my own hair to there, because I've normally well dyed it by now. And it'll be trying next week if I do go out for a couple of drinks, because normally I'll be like, oh, I need to dye my hair, I'll just look like I've left it. But apparently showing your roots is in as well, so that's okay. But can you see the silvers? I know you'll be thinking what she's talking about, and I've got a lot more. Can you see it round here? My hair, can you see? So I don't know. Grey silver hair. But I'd have it long and flowing and maybe dark underneath. Or I thought, oh, maybe you could have it like copper and then have, you know how you grow a big grey streak in, and I don't know. You know me. And I don't know what's going on, and I've just been leaving it natural, that's why it's wiggly. So you probably will be just seeing me with my hair up now until it grows out a bit more. And I'm going to sneeze because I thought I was getting a cold and I realised I think it's hay fever. Sorry about my nails. Oh, I can't look at them minging. But yeah, I think it's hay fever. It's not a cold. I'm going to try and just paint my nails up with normal polish and I'll get this gel off and then sort them out next week. I'm not in the mood to do my nails. I'm going to extend them next week. Because while I'm crafting and stuff, they get wrecked. Oh, and I'm just talking about hair. I'm just doodling with this lady. I've done another picture. Blue hair. I'll probably show you that when it's finished because it's not. I was just messing around last night. Doing anything else? I've got some books to put up. I keep handbag notebooks that I keep forgetting, but I'm going to be doing them this week. I'm having a bit of a lazy week. I'm supposed to be doing some bookmarks. And I'm having a bit of a lazy time doing that. I'm getting bored of it already because I have to, and if my printer was working, I could print the prints off that I'm doing and just colour them in, it'd be easier. But I'm going to stop doing that. It's not really a thing that I was going to be doing them. It's just sort of got a few orders on them. So, yeah. I don't know. What do you think? When I get the wig, whenever I get it, I will show you because I know I did a grey thing once with some wool or something, but I do like the copper even though it's faded. In this light you can't really tell that much, but yeah. I just have to keep like because I know I've got my henna upstairs, I'm like, I have to keep looking on here on Pinterest at grey hair. The only thing with henna is, it's supposed to be healthy for your hair, because that's the thing why I don't really want to be colouring my hair, because of the chemicals. And I reckon your hair can be a lot more thick, and my mum said hers is coming back a bit more now. She doesn't colour hair and she's gone grey. Natural is, henna's supposed to be more, you know, a natural dye to put on your hair. But the only thing with henna is, once it's in your hair, it doesn't come out. You can't like bleach it out. As far as I know, you've got to cut it out. So once it's there, it's there. So I don't want to do that yet. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.